session zero for the next Roguelike Rumbles, Potent Potables. Oh my God, I should know the name of the stream. Anyway, hey, welcome to that. Today we're going to introduce you to the next batch of heroes that we'll be playing in the Roguelike Rumbles on June 12th, which again is Potent Potables. That's the title of today. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Sarah Durnesque, aka Lady Destiny, and I will be taking you through the first part of today's adventure. So we once again, as per always, descend into the most magical, wonderful world that is so like our own, but just a sidestep away, a place where heroes roam and adventurers thirst for blood in the arena of the Roguelike Rumbles, which is a long-running tournament of champions held in the bowel of every adventurer's favorite tavern, the Roguelike Tavern. And we descend on a fine day where lunchtime is in full swing at the Roguelike Tavern. It's new lunchtime hours, extended happy hours. There's just more people than usual in the hours leading up to a rumble. Scattered, questers in the corner tables, couple of people in the bar, some couple making out at one of the little, side raised tables in the darkest part of the bar. And as we open on this wonderful scene, I would love for all of today's heroes to please roll for initiative.
Already? Oh God.
Always.
I crit.
This is literally my favorite bit. Anyone who watches a game that I DM knows that I frequently start requesting with a roll for initiative.
Oh.
Chadriel, that was a crit from you.
That was a crit dog.
Incredible.
I got a 21 total.
Ooh, Chad, what is your dex?
My dex is +2.
You could come out on top then. Uh, where are my other two heroes at, Rico?
First time rolling the meat dice. I get a crit for a
What?
25.
Ooh,
Ooh.
wow.
I'm a
Jerrison.
frog, and I'm very, very fast.
Jerrison, I hate to ask, but you didn't by chance roll a crit, did you?
I didn't. I feel like I'm messing things up. I got a 17.
You're
It's still
not.
pretty good though.
Very
Still,
high.
Insane.
I mean,
I'm
now,
pretty
now, now
sure.
this, yeah, this die is
Yeah,
gonna suck from here on out.
pretty sure that still averages out to the highest round of initiative rolls I've ever personally seen. Uh, Genuinely insane. Well, springing through the door then, Rico, could you please introduce yourself and describe the being that enters into the Roguelike Tavern on this fine, busy afternoon?
The door is thrown open, but it kind of wiggles a little because it's being pushed from a very low angle. And in walks a 2.5, maybe 3 foot tall, bright yellow and black striped grung, a bipedal frog like humanoid, and with a very, very angry look on his weird, just kind of amphibian like eyes, just walking in, sharpening his daggers, just going, this time I'm going to have revenge. I am not going to get killed by a bird. I hate farmers. I need a drink. And he just like stomps up to the bar and sits in the corner and starts drawing on a piece of leather with a crayon.
The wet smacks of angry frog feet. Uh, Rutabaga, the curly-haired druid bartender, kind of walks up to you very, very cautiously and goes like, "Hey, I mean, welcome back. Thirst for revenge is great. If you're thirsty for something else, I can get you a drink. What can I get you?
I would like a nice glass of Chablis,
Of what?
a crisp white wine.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure we got a house wine, I think.
That'll
Nobody
be
ever
fine.
asked for wine.
Well, I mean, you could slit his throat and pour his blood in it too. I wouldn't mind. Just pointing to a random bar patron with a grim smile on his face.
There's like a business half orc in a very tight suit that just kind of looks over at you like you damn well better not. But yeah, Rutabaga goes off and gets you has to frankly open a bottle of wine because the roguelike has wine, but it's definitely more like an ale house kind of vibes. F Fancy cocktails more the thing than wine, but he brings you over a cold, crisp glass.
Lovely. Thank you very much. I'm not going to pay until I win.
Oh, no, man. I don't know if you remember. You don't have to pay because uh because you're here competing tonight. So we got you and we can have whatever you want down in your little green room beforehand.
Yeah, no, I
That was
don't.
not pejorative. It's just the
I,
green it's
I, I know I am yellow. It's okay. I just don't remember because last time, I show up, we fight, and I'm choking on a chicken, and it's really weird, or a bird, or a something, get hit by a potato, and I die. And then I'm woken up, and then so my memory kind of bad.
Yeah, it was a rough night. The emergency magical technicians really had to do a number on you, huh?
Mm.
Yeah. Well, luckily we do have the best clerics and paladins on staff, so hopefully you're feeling okay and
This time, not to worry. I will kill everyone.
as you say that, on your heels, the door slams open again, and a very familiar face to the roguelike comes walking in. Chadriel, could you please describe yourself?
What is up, my dudes? I'm Chadriel. I'm now a senior at UCLA. I started this when I was a sophomore. And now I'm here. It's amazing. Yeah, I walk in, I go straight to the bar with, and I'm just like, what is up? How are you doing?
Hey, Chadriel! Like, Rutabaga reaches out to do, like, the bro handshake. Yeah, you know it.
Oh, dang. How is business?
I mean, great. Really excited. This is what, your third round?
Yeah,
Yay!
third
Third
one.
time's the
Yeah.
charm, for sure. I mean, Rico, you're probably gonna be great too, and Rutabaga, like,
What? Wait, who's here? Who's here? Who's here?
Hello.
No, dude! You look sick.
Thank you. Here. Offers his hand.
Chadriel shakes it.
You'd have to make a constitution saving throw for poison.
Sick, dog. This is just like that time I did too many shots at Tony's. That's a natural 20.
Never mind, you're good. It's
you
just
feel a
kind of
light tingling in
greasy
your
and
palms, but
waxy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of like it.
Yeah, feels good, dude.
No,
It's-
go ahead, leak it. It'll be fine. Stir a drink. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I've had worse things. I'm hoping that this time around that this will look really good on a resume because applying to internships has been really hard in this economy.
Internships.
Uh-huh.
Like sailing?
No, like working at your friend's dad's business accounting firm.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Me
I'm
neither.
very wise, though.
I'll need wisdom from you.
Excellent.
As you say that, stacked up again, like just one after another, the most timely batch of heroes to ever come fight in a rumble. Fairyda, you fly in. Could you please describe yourself?
Sure. So, yeah, you see fly in through the, I guess magically opening the door, probably with a mage hand, um, and flying in behind it is a 1 foot tall, uh, fairy woman. She has swim trunks on and a tank top and like a open button-up shirt. She's holding a clipboard and it has what looks like a petition on it. Um, and she has a flower crown and hummingbird wings, and they're flapping viciously as she floats over and like looks around and looks at first at Chadriel and maybe like swerves a little away. Um, and then over at not like far away, just a little space. Like, oh, that's a big energy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I think upon seeing Rico, a, a 2.5 foot tall frog person, and thinking about herself as a 1 foot tall flying lady, she gives a wide berth all the way down to as far away at the other end of the bar as possible, and rolls up and stands on the bar. She doesn't bother to sit on the stool or stand on it. She just stands directly on the bar.
So you're at that like corner kind of near the kitchen.
Yes.
I think at this point, having run to the kitchen out of sheer awkwardness, Rutabaga comes back and it's very, very politely like, tips his head to you and go, "Oh, hey, w welcome back, Fairyda.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you.
so
Thank you
glad
very
to have
much.
you. Can I get you anything? We got the new tiny cups in, so I actually have cups your size now.
Oh, thank you. Fantastic. Do you have any espresso?
Uh,
I'll take
no.
a black drip brew. That's fine.
Yeah, 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 Chef might have some. I'll hang on. I'm gonna go check. If you're here fighting the other two down at the end, they're also Rumble people.
Hmm. Yeah. And she'll like look at Rutabaga for a second and look down and say, I recognize Chadriel, but the the other guy,
Oh, it's Rico.
does he
Uh,
seem bloodthirsty at all?
uh probably today. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll just stay here. I think I'll probably. Mm.
I mean, nobody's gonna be allowed to like hit you, in the bar, but yeah, no, it was rough. Old McGrimblade kind of choked him and then hit him with a
Oh,
potato, and then I'm pretty sure he got also eaten and or choked by a parrot. It was a lot. It was a lot happened.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
was a rough go.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty brutal out there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but that's kind of the fun of it, the
It
spectating.
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're getting a little more used to it now. Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna be great this time. This is also third time's the charm for you, right?
Second, second time.
Oh,
But
well
hopefully
then.
it is the charm.
Well,
I
Chad
intend to
Chad
win.
Chadriel might have you beat on that front then, but hey, sometimes first timers come away with the win. Second
It's my
timers,
second time. Second
yeah,
time.
second
I'm gonna win.
timers, sure, yeah. I'm gonna go get a bye. He'll just kind of like leave. It's not the most social graces, not Rutabaga's forte.
I,
Just drink
uh,
slinging, he's there for.
hell yeah.
But as per usual, everybody keeps asking for strange things. At least thank God nobody today has asked for milk. While he's in the back contemplating that, the door swings open a fourth and final time. Jerrison, could you please introduce and describe the newcomer to the Rumbles?
Absolutely. So Jerrison walks in. He's 6 foot tall, all leather, denim, dust. He's wearing a cowboy hat. He is chewing tobacco and spits in the corner and just slowly moseys into the bar. He's surveying everyone, not really impressed, and spies Rico's froggy form and quickens his pace and sits right next to him. And then he patiently waits for Rutabaga and eyes Rico, and then back at the bar, and then back at Rico.
Hello.
Doesn't say a word. Just say, hi there. Hi. You look you look like a fun person to be around.
Oh,
Name's Jerrison.
oh, I'm Rico. Rico Che, not Rick O'Shea, but Rico Che. I am a monk of the chateau and the alleged master thief of Kadesh.
Oh, that's incredible. And can I ask you like, yeah, how what you're doing here, what's going on?
Oh, I'm thirsting for blood and revenge.
Oh, revenge.
Yes.
Now tell me more about that.
Last time I was here and I was competing and I was doing really good and I was sitting in the middle of a tree and I ate this man's familiar, which was a parrot, and then it started to choke me from the afterlife, and then I was hit by a potato, and then everyone came after me, and then I died, and then I woke up, and then they said I could come back, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to slit everybody's throats and bathe in their moisture.
Mhm.
Moisture.
Mm-mm. I don't know about that last part, but good luck to you on that journey.
Thank you. You see that the leather he's drawing on with like kind of like a charcoal crayon just shows nothing but like chickens and potatoes with eyes crossed out, just vicious, but childlike drawings.
As
It's
you're
beautiful.
scribbling away, Rutabaga comes back, has found coffee somewhere. Might have actually been the chef's personal cup. But it has brought out essentially like a little bigger than a thimble-sized
Yeah,
glass
I only
for
need like
Fairyda.
4 milligrams.
Yeah. It's not much. Yeah, here you go. Look,
Thank you.
you're so welcome. Oh, hello. And he'll kind of make his way down to the other end to greet Jerrison. Can I get you anything? I know Salida's gonna be out soon with the contracts. Because you're the fourth, yeah?
Yes, that's me. And whiskey rocks, please.
Oh, you got it. Ardbeg whiskey, our favorite. We'll pour you a nice sponsored glass before sliding that to you. Just about as you get the glass in your hands, from out of a back office comes bustling out a little halfling woman with frizzy, frazzled hair and a top knot clipboard stacked with papers. A person that the other three of you all recognize as Salida, Lady Destiny's office assistant, who handles all of the clerical duties, the signing of contracts, the promising that you will in fact be revivified at the end of a rumble, and all of that such. And she sees the four of you, and first, of course, greeting Fairyda as she walks in, and she goes, "Oh, Fairyda, my dear, we do have to go. It's so good to see you here. And to my other three, we got Rico and Chadriel and Jerrison. Welcome. We are so delighted to have you joining us today. We are gonna head on down to the training room where the sorcerer awaits you. Just as a reminder as we go, and it should kind of like bustle off, just not even looking for all of you, just expecting that you're going to follow, and she'll wave her wand and tap a little side panel on one of the walls, which opens up a doorway which descends down. Now, I know for the three of you that have rumbled before, you're familiar with this stone pathway as it winds down to green rooms and the training room and eventually, of course, the rumble arena itself. But Jerrison, do you think you are, or I guess, do you think, tell me, are you a person that is familiar with the Rumbles? Are you a local that might have come and attended Rumbles in person? Or are you from further afield and you might have watched the Rumbles on your home orb system or hob as they are known?
Yeah, I've been watching them at my farm, but I haven't been able to come in person.
So for the other three of you, uh, where are your feelings on Rumbles these days? Do you only attend when you are playing, or have you also been keeping up with the competition as it has progressed this season?
I've been locked in, bro. My situationship, we went to the finals. LDB had to come back, and that was sick. He spoke at my graduation. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm just happy part of a community.
I have been watching every single participation to find out their weaknesses and where their armor is the thinnest, so I can lick my daggers and stick them in there until they die.
Fairyda, you've been
Yeah,
catching it, or have you been caught up in municipal duties?
yeah. So I am quite busy with all of my municipal work and my after I work at a in the recreation and parks department of the Ramona Parks Ferry municipality. I work there full time. When I'm not working, I am busy coaching swimming. I teach after school. But I have been watching as occasional rumbles, mostly for research, like Rico. I am looking for weaknesses.
So as you all descend, Salida actually points out, we've added new recording spheres all along the edges. So we would really love if each of you would just kind of in turn thinking about where you've come from and where you're going next, and just tell everybody why you want to win. We'll just go in and we'll start with you, Chadriel.
I'm excited because this one's in June and I'm bisexual now. So I get to be gay this time.
We're so proud of you. That's why you
Oh,
want to win?
oh no, I want to win. I want to win for the gay people. I want to win for my bros, and I want to win because I think I'll finally feel like an adult.
Oh, my sweet Chadriel. What a wonderful, wonderful message for everyone to think about. Love that. Come cheer for Chad. Uh,
Yeah.
Fairyda, why don't you go next?
Uh,
Just to any of the spheres. Just
I
turn your
sure,
attention and
sure.
pick a direction.
Excuse me. Hi. Yes. Hello. Hi, my name is Fairyda Khalo. I have come from Ramona Park, the fairy community. I am here to win first place in the Rumbles and use the prize money to purchase a new fairy fountain for the youth of Ramona Park. It has once again become entirely too hot. We don't have the money right now. A lot of it is tied up in other municipal. We took out a lot of bonds to refix the water system. We're still paying those off, so we need a little extra cash on hand. And I've come to win that.
That is such a genuine, hit me up later because if you're going to win, but if you don't win, I'll make a
Thank-
personal donation.
Oh, thank you.
Rico.
Well, some of you may have seen the unfair and mistreatment of myself on the last one. So I've come for revenge. I've come to win, but also to put Frogtown on the map. Not a lot of people know where we are, but that's okay because we're just all grung. But I want to bring all the losers' moisture and distill it into crystal clear, delicious water that perhaps the Ramona community could also share in.
Oh, now see, this is what I love. Little alliances maybe forming. Moisture was an awful word, though.
Licking his lips, looking at the wings.
Gross.
I am very small and don't contain very much moisture.
Well, Jerrison, why don't you tell everyone why you've come to compete?
Yes, well, as a son of multiple Garrisons, the third, in fact, I would like to bring some respect back to a family name. There are some issues with maybe some potential illegal activity in my father's past, and just really need to make us back on top again.
If you need us to magically edit that out, we you don't have to mention anything illegal.
It's all good. It's in the past. It's in the past.
There we go. It's in the past, and what's in the future is, and at this point, she will gesture to a door which magically opens, unveiling the usual training room. But in order to describe what the room itself looks like, I'm going to have to pass that over to a figure standing in the room. Remus Repose, could you please introduce and describe yourself and tell them what they see?
Hello. I, of course, am Remus Repose. Please hold your applause until later. That is fine. Here, in our training room, I've decorated a bit. I like swaths of fabric, as you might be able to see. I have many different swaths all around me. I also put them up on the walls because, well, let me just look at this place. It needs it. It needs it. No offense to anyone who runs this place normally. It needs a little color. That's all. It's just, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Training. But it's fine. Look, I'm not even
That
here.
doesn't.
And at this
There,
point,
there's
Selena will
no
like
reason.
back out.
There's no Ah, she's gone. Yes. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Some of you are faces I'm familiar with. Some of you are not. Either way, this is where you all die. Not here in this room. No, you will be doing that to each other. I'm just, this is what we're doing. This is why we're here. We're here to fight. We're here to win. We're here to kill. I can see the bloodlust in some of you. Seeking revenge, seeking validation, seeking help with their municipalities, seeking erasure of different things from their past. Whatever brings you here, we just hope for the best. Before we get started, of course, before we can take you down to the arena, we need to see a little bit of what you're capable of. If you've been here before, what's changed? How have you improved? If it's your first time, well, this is an excellent chance to show us just what you're made of. But before we begin, and he turns and grabs a tray that was floating in the air on nothing. And on that tray, there are 4 different glasses with different colored liquids in them. There is a red, a green, a blue, and a purple. who would like to be the first to show us what they can do? I see a very enthusiastic Chadriel volunteering. That is excellent. Before you show us what you can do, please have a drink.
Oh, okay. What are the flavors? Is it like cherry, blueberry, fruit punch, Hawaiian?
Doesn't really work like that.
Oh,
I will
okay.
say they are enchanted to
Okay.
taste like basically whatever you would want in that moment.
Oh, okay, okay. And he picks the purple one. He goes, blue Powerade, blue Powerade, blue Powerade. And just
And
the yeah.
it tastes just like blue Powerade. All right, that's excellent. Thank you. I've been working on my cocktails. I hope it's up to snuff. How about you shot at the training dummy?
Of course, anything you say. I've been practicing with being iced around the house, so I can drink literally anything. Cool. I'm gonna pull out my greatsword. Uh, I'm gonna two-hand it, and why not? I want to show off. I'm feeling really freaking cool right now. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna do Divine Smite, and I want to hit it with my greatsword.
Excellent. Let's have you roll for that attack. It's an easy roll.
Okay, okay. I get two attacks per action. Should I roll twice or just once?
Just once, I think will
Okay, okay,
suffice.
okay, okay, okay.
Maybe if you miss, we'll discuss.
That's a 16, bro.
Oh, you 100% hit it. Would you like to describe what it looks like when you do so?
Yeah, I take it in my hands like so, like this, and I think of my favorite movie, Braveheart, and I go, ah! And I swing the sword above my head, and as I'm thinking of my favorite movie in the great nation of Scotland, or Scotlass, um,
Courageous
yeah.
internal organ, a non-copywritten
Yes,
hob that you have
courageous.
witnessed.
Yes, exactly. It's a great one to watch. I also cast a divine smite.
Excellent. At what level do you cast that divine smite?
Oh, just first, just first.
First level. Okay. Well, as you do that, you feel what tasted like blue Powerade coursing through your body turns that divine smite into a second level divine smite.
Okay, awesome. Give me 1 second. I get to add another D8. This is amazing. Okay, okay, okay. Lock in, Chad. Lock in, Chad. Lock in. Okay, so first for my sword, that's gonna be um 7 plus uh 7 plus 2, that's 9, plus my smite, that's 6 plus 5, 11. All those numbers together.
Excellent. You said you're a senior in school now,
Yeah,
yes?
yeah, I'm graduating.
Studying anything but mathematics, I am hoping.
No, I'm really excited because I majored in history, and then a friend of mine took me to a class, and now I have a minor in feminist studies. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, in this exact moment, I don't know how much the feminist studies comes into play, but you just turned that dummy into history itself. The dummy exploded with the divine smite energy, and the pieces went flying all over the room. But don't worry, I made sure none of them hit you because we don't need anyone getting hurt before we get started,
Yeah, that would
right?
suck. That would
Yeah.
suck.
All right. Well done, Chadriel. And with a
Thank
wave
you.
of the hand, Remus reassembles the dummy. Who's who would like to go next? Ah, yes, Rico.
Oh no,
I
I had a question.
Oh yes.
How are we supposed to hold applause if you have to use your hands to applaud?
Oh, oh my
That is a linguistic question I have never considered, Rico.
I'm very wise.
You are very wise. I was going to say such a thing, yes.
We all seem very wise here. Yes.
Yeah, all
Uh,
of us.
every single one. Rico, how would you how would you like to go next?
Okay. Uh, kind of looks at the colors.
Yes, we have the red, the green, and the blue left.
None of them really match my color palette, but because, frogs and all that, I'll go ahead and do the stereotype and take the green.
Okay. What does it taste like to you?
A little bit of fly paste, fresh liver, and just a dash of swamp water.
Okay. So the target is all yours. Show us what you can do.
I mean, should I just do what, Chadriel did, or No, I have an idea. How big is the room exactly?
I would say the room is maybe about 10 feet wide and about 20 feet long.
Perfect. The entire place is engulfed in magical darkness. Rico just goes, okay. The entire room is dark. And you just hear him scuttling into the background.
Okay. Well, did you do something? I can't see anything.
He lifts, the darkness lifts, and he is on the training dummy with two punch daggers out, pointed at its neck. Just going, how was that? Is that okay?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I bet you could, if there were a whole bunch of bells, you could take them off without making a single sound.
Oh yes, probably. I can do that too.
Yes. But do you normally just threaten, or do you go for the kill?
Well, I mean, I usually go for the kill, yes, but this was like, what can you do? So I decided to be a little flashy. But if you insist, impressive. He just begins stabbing the training dummy viciously.
Okay.
Just almost howling in this weird frog-like trill, just
you are there and you are on it, and like on its back and at its neck. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You're there. You're hitting it over and over again. The poison damage that you would normally do doesn't really take effect because it's a dummy and it doesn't really have the ability to be poisoned. But you do get the sense that poison was spreading faster and more strongly than it would normally. And if this were a person, they'd be in trouble.
Leans down to the training dummy. I wish you were alive, so I may drink from you. And just kind of like hops off and starts walking back to the group, constantly looking at Fairyda.
I don't remember Rico being this dark. Are you okay?
Oh, me? Oh, yes, absolutely. There is the whole revenge thing, but so I have two very good friends. As you can see, the green frog on one shoulder and the red frog on the other. There are no frogs there. And the green one has been saying, you should be really, really kind and everything and generous and all that. And the red one says, why don't you just wait until the whole bar falls asleep and then you slit their throats and take all the money? I like him more.
The whole Rumble establishment, we have many healthcare workers, including therapists. I can recommend one to you if you need.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Okay, well, let's move on then. You seem perfectly fine then.
He's good.
Who would like to go next? There's only two of you left.
I'll float up a little bit.
Excellent. And at this moment, as soon as you volunteer, Remus takes out a thimble and puts it on the tray and says, go ahead and take your choice of what's left. We have the red and the blue.
The blue. And I'll mage hand and have the mage hand pour out a little bit for me.
Excellent.
And I'll float over and shoot it.
Great. What does it taste like to you?
So Fairyda tastes a legally distinguishable from any real existing energy drink, but she would never admit that to anyone. She has kind of an energy drink caffeine addiction in order to be able to get through her very, very long days. But she finds them a little unbecoming. So she says, yes, coffee, delicious.
Meanwhile, you're tasting a creature energy drink.
A creature, exactly. Yes, yes, and an abomination energy drink. It's the sugar-free white one. Yeah. She tastes it and feels invigorated a little bit.
Excellent. How about you show us a little of what you can do?
Sure. So she turns and pulls out her clipboard, and the clipboard begins to glow with some sort of powerful fey magic. There's like a purplish, like a light, like lilac colored energy light emitting from it, and it emits around the clipboard at first as in a radius, and then slowly focuses in and shoots an eldritch blast directly out at the training dummy.
Okay, and that would be two beams, yes?
Two beams, yes, yeah. Just I'll probably like, in this case, I guess it shoots one and then it immediately shoots another directly after, and they just land.
Okay,
they come flying in a pair. Let's see. The first one is well, I rolled a 2, but a little embarrassing. For a total of 9.
This is a training dummy that is standing still, and you have a clear shot at it.
Okay, perfect.
That's a hit.
Okay, perfect. The second one is also definitely a hit. 16.
Excellent. So, as those two blasts of eldritch energy exude themselves from your clipboard, they hit the target, but surprisingly, your clipboard blasts a bit of cold energy in your face. And you would, in different circumstances, be taking 3 points of damage.
Okay. Got it. And I can feel it like, yeah, okay, so that I'll recoil a little bit and try to hide it from everyone.
That coffee seemed to back up on you a little bit.
Well, hey, yeah, she'll take the clipboard and actually write a little note. Blue, cold damage, look up later.
Okay. I do believe, Jerrison, that leaves you as our last competitor standing.
Yes, indeed.
The only one left is red.
Alrighty. So Jerrison picks up the red liquid and knocks it back, and it tastes like middle tier whiskey. Middle.
Excellent.
So Ardbeg's competitor.
Right. Thumps on his chest a little bit as it burns down and does not say another word.
All right, the dummy is yours. Show us what you've got.
Alrighty. Jerrison takes out his great axe, kind of like loosens up his arms, and then Misty steps directly behind the dummy and swings down as if he was chopping wood in his yard.
Okay, give me a roll for attack.
18.
18 will definitely hit this stationary, non-moving, absolutely not alive dummy. That's fantastic. As it hits, your axe seems to explode with energy, not in a bad way. Like, your axe is fine, but as the strike hits, it feels like there's explosive energy coming out of it, and you get a small burst of flame that goes out with the energy. Go ahead and roll your damage for that attack.
Ooh, 4.
4. Do me a favor, roll an extra d6.
1.
So, The dummy takes 4 points of slashing damage. Yes, slashing damage.
Um, yes.
Yes, 4 points of slashing damage and 1 point of fire damage. So you've
Ooh,
put a nice big chunk into it, and now it's a bit scorched. It's a bit singed around the seams.
very nice,
Well,
very
this
nice.
is this is excellent. I cannot wait to see what all of you do with these abilities to each other. Sorry about the concoctions. I've been studying with someone. They've been teaching me about potions, and I just wanted to try out a few things. That definitely won't come back. Anyhow, uh, this is fantastic. Should we take you to get ready for your match?
Did you want us to practice on each other?
Oh, no, no, no,
Oh,
no. At that point, Selena will come back in and go, no, 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 hitting one another until it is in the arena. And she'll sweep you all off to green rooms where you get your handy dandy contract signed, promising that you will be revivified upon getting knocked out, but vowing to fight to the death, as there must be one winner, one champion of the Roguelike Rumbles. Thank you, friends, for watching. We hope you had fun getting to know our heroes just a little bit. These fine, fabulous folks will all be competing to be the next champion of the Roguelike Rumbles June 12th, live at the Roguelike Tavern and streaming to Twitch. But now I think it's time we get to know whoever they all actually are. So please, beginning with our DM, would you please just say who you are, where you can be found, and if you have any products that will be following the Rumbles.
hi, everybody. My name is Travis. You can find me on Instagram at Irish Blade. Um, I have something right after this Rumble. A new tabletop convention in Burbank, LFG Con, is happening at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center from June 13th to 15th. And I highly recommend that everyone go check it out.
Fabulous. Madeline!
Hello, everyone. My name is Madeleine. I do a lot of stuff in the LA area, including I'm a playwright, and you can catch the world premiere of my Harry Potter breakup play, F that, at the Hollywood Fringe Festival. It's about
Nice.
falling out of love with something and reevaluating your relationship with a fandom, which I think a lot of us who maybe liked that one book slash movie series are going through right now. Tickets are $10. We are called the Brixton Banshees. I've been posting it on my Instagram. You can find me everywhere on all good social media sites as the Goose Girl, Thee, like Megan Thee Stallion.
Fabulous. Alan!
Hey, I'm Alan Murphy. I'm on Instagram as at the Alan Murphy. Regular Alan Murphy was already taken, so I had to be the. But I'm in. I got a couple things coming up. First, I am in a another. Well, I'm doing something else with Pick Your Poison at the end of July, July 31st. That's right? I'm remembering
That's
that
right.
right? July 31st. We're doing Dungeons and Dream Girls, and I'm gonna be in there playing guitar and singing and doing a bunch of goofy shit, like I always do. And it's gonna be a great time. I really love that show. It's a blast, and I'm not saying that just because Sarah's here and she's my boss. Uh,
Great.
I'm also I have this is crazy, but I have a movie I'm in coming out on June 20th. It's got a limited theatrical release, and then June 24th on streaming. It's called Found Footage: The Making of the Patterson Project. It's wild. I would love for everybody who wants to check it out to watch it. If you're a fan of like horror and mockumentaries, this is for you. PattersonProject.org. You can go there.
Awesome. Trevor!
Hi, I'm Trevor Valle. You've seen me either at a Pick Your Poison thing or somewhere spewing or strewn about the internet and bones. After the Rumble, between now and Dragon Con, there's not a lot I can talk about, but it does. I am doing something and it rhymes with Doom. That there may be something new and kind of sandy coming in the future of streaming. Other than that, yeah, not much. But if you're ever in Atlanta on Labor Day weekend, I'll be there doing a whole lot of talks about a whole lot of things.
We'll see you there. Last, certainly not least, we're delighted and excited to introduce to the Rumbles Kai.
Hey, hi, I am Kai Grayson, and you can find me on Instagram as Kai Grayson. Wow, so original. And I also run a D&D comedy show called Roles for Initiative LA. Roles is spelled Roles. You can find that on Instagram, and the next show will be in August. So please come through. It's a charity
Woohoo!
show as well.
Yes, yes. I am gonna try to make it because PYP doesn't have shows in August, so maybe I can make it.
Yeah, come through.
But anyway, as always, I'm Sarah Durnesque, aka Lady Destiny, your hostess with the mostest, your sorceress supreme. Again, these fantastic players and DM will be rumbling it out Thursday, which will be this Thursday, coming up, June 12th, 8 o'clock p.m., live at the Roguelike Tavern. Questing starts at 7. And you can catch the show, as always, live streaming to Twitch. Our Twitch audience can interact with the game. So don't feel like just because you can't make it to the bar that you can't be a part of the action. You still can. So we hope to, one way or the other, see you there. Bye, friends!